Okay, we'll start. Okay, sir. Let us do a quick chapter summary of second chapter. Before looking at what is there in the book, you tell me what you remember. Second chapter, composition of SEBI. What was there? One chairman, two members.
Central Government Finance and Administration of Companies Act 2013, one member from RBI, five members, three full-time members.
Okay, and what else you remember? Objectives of SEBI. What was the objective of SEBI? Interest of investors.
Development of stock exchange.
Regulate, promote and development of stock exchange, securities market, and regulate the securities market. And what else?
Functions of SEBI.
Functions of SEBI. We saw measures taken by SEBI, and we saw measures taken by SEBI when completion or pending investigation or inquiry. Suspend trading of any securities and all that part. And what else did you see?
Investigation.
Investigation. How will it happen?
Yeah, if he finds there is any conducting activities which are detrimental to the interest of investors, or he is violating any rules, he can call for investigation. He can take over the books, like make a record of it, or
place a identification mark. He can make a note, can be used as an evidence only. Okay, and keep and return with marks, correct. And
if there is any prevention of unfair trade.
Prevention of unfair trade practices. Okay, and that we saw. Okay, what is the composition?
One presiding officer and two members.
One presiding officer, two members, one judicial member, one technical member. And we saw presiding officer who things are okay. Somewhere vaguely you remember. Not bad, sir. Okay, sir. So chapter 2, people, let's do a quick chapter summary. Objectives of SEBI. So there were three. The first one is always and always to protect the interest of the investors in securities market. So second one, to promote and development of securities market, and to regulate the securities market. Management or composition of SEBI. Sir, there is one chairman, two members. In that, where are they from, sir? They are Ministry of Central Government and dealing with finance and administration of Companies Act. One member is from RBI, five members appointed by central government, in which, sir, three will be your whole time members. Functions of SEBI, sir: measures taken by SEBI, regulating the business in securities market, registering the intermediaries, prohibiting the fraud and unfair trade practices, insider trading in securities. Sir, promote investors education and training of intermediaries, regulate substantial acquisition and shares takeover. Powers of SEBI, sir, same as civil code. SEBI measures on completion or pending of investigation or inquiry, suspend trading of any security, suspend office bearers of any stock exchange, restrain person from accessing securities market, attach books of accounts or property of intermediary or any person who is involved in violation. Sir, direct intermediaries or any person not to alienate, sell your client's accounts, right? We saw that. Investigation by SEBI. SEBI may direct a person to conduct the investigation of the affairs of a particular person connected with the securities market. Sir, what are the grounds? The grounds can be a transaction in securities happening detrimental to the investors or securities market. It causes a damage, or any intermediary or any person has violated proceedings. That is also there. Cease and desist is also there. Any intermediary or any person has violated the provisions of the act. Such investigating authority may ask to furnish documents or books of intermediary or any person, keep the records of his whatever the investigation is done in his custody for a period up to 6 months. He may place identification marks. examine any person on oath, seizure of records. After applying to magistrate, if he wants, he can even take a help of police officer. Take a note on whatever examination you are making. It can be used as an evidence if at all you are going for proceedings. Prohibition of manipulative devices and insider trading. Employ manipulative, deceptive devices. If you are coming up with that, it is prohibited. Employing scheme to defraud in securities, engage in fraudulent practices, acquire control over a prescribed limit. What is that? We saw SAST. We'll be seeing that. Engage in insider trading or communicating a price sensitive information is basically prohibited. Securities Appellate Tribunal, sir, presiding officer who can be, who is, or who has been, basically retired people are also eligible here. Judge of Supreme Court, Chief Justice of High Court, sir, Judge of High Court and having experience of 7 years. Sir, appointed by central government after consulting Chief Justice of India, who both presiding officer and judicial member. And sir, technical member, sir, is or judicial member is or has been a judge of High Court for minimum 5 years. Sir, who cannot be a presiding officer? A member of SEBI, IRDA, PFRDA. Sir, when, sir, during their tenure as a member or after 2 years, up to 2 years after their cessation of a member. Yes, sir. Technical member, we saw that he can be an additional and director and he is appointed by that selection committee. Sir, tenure of PO, JM and TM, it shall be 5 years. It can be extended for another 5 years, sir, subject to a maximum of 70 years. Now everyone are the same. Appeal procedure, sir, an order passed by SEBI, adjudicating authority, IRDA, PFRDA. If at all they have passed any order to the company can go for an appeal with SAT, sir, within 45 days, plus an extension can be given on a justified reason. From the order passed by SAT, you can go for a further appeal with the Supreme Court within 60 days, sir, if justified, plus another 60 days can be given. The SAT shall dispose of all the appeals within a period of 6 months. Penalties, people, try to remember, there were like 2-3, these were a little important. Okay. Penalty in case of mutual fund, people, if you have failed to obtain certificate of registration, simple, any person working under capital market, he needs to get a certificate from SEBI. Yesterday also you saw depository. If you want to function, you need to get a registration from SEBI, certificate of commencement of business from SEBI. That is important. So in case of mutual fund, if at all he fails to get a certificate of registration to operate as mutual fund or CIS, it can be a penalty can be imposed. So second one, I have obtained COR, that is certificate of registration, but I have not complied with the terms and conditions of my certificate of registration. Again, it is a punishable one, sir. Sir, registered with SEBI but have not listed my scheme on the stock exchanges. Sir, that is also a punishable offense. Sir, the fourth one, easy one, have collected money but have not invested it. Yes, sir, punishable one, sir. What is the penalty, sir? 1 lakh rupees per day, subject to overall, it cannot go beyond 1 crore rupees. Sir, insider trading, sir. Insider trading, any person who is having access to unpublished price sensitive information. Sir, based on that, I am doing any trade. Not only me, I'm communicating it to anyone or I'm helping it for someone. I'm doing on behalf of someone, whatever I do on regards of your UPSI, the minimum penalty is 10 lakh rupees, can go up to 25 crore rupees or 3 times of the profits you have made, whichever is higher. Is this clear? Sir, the last one, consent order. Sir, every time we have been seeing, you go for a settlement composition. Officially, there has been a notification that SEBI has been given a power of compounding, settling whatever are the offenses comes to it. So, passed by SEBI, it is an order for settling administrative or civil proceedings. If you remember, we saw it acts as the split dual advantage. One is that your penalty will also be you'll be recovering penalty also. The time also will be saved. There will be no drag. Sir, it is a settlement between SEBI and violator. No appeal can be made on the order passed by SEBI. That is a consent order because it has happened with your own consent. Clear? Seizure and cease and desist. That is also cease is just you will not be doing. Desist, it is you will not restart. Cease is like stop. Desist is like you will not restart. Correct?